Hey, good evening. How's it going? Happy Friday. This is Michelle Ship. I'm the business page owner of WAM Solutions with Michelle Ship here on Facebook. Thanks for joining me. I apologize. This is my take 3 actually of doing a Facebook Live over the past 24 hours. I'm not sure, there's some type of glitch or something that's going on with the Facebook Lives. Tried it a couple times and didn't really work out, so I'm trying it again. So just giving it a whirl, see how it goes this time. So hopefully you guys can see me clearly, and if not, possibly after this video uploads, it will be a bit more clearer. But I didn't want to end the week without sharing this message with you guys today. So today I wanted to talk about leadership skills and some of the 3 top skills that you need to develop and acquire in order to be one of the top leaders within your organization, particularly in network marketing. So let's go right into the content. Okay, so what are the 3 skills that you need to master in order to be successful and be a leader in your organization? The first skill that you need to master is to learn to become good at communicating. Communication is the #1 skill that you have to master in order to do well. Now, why do I say communication? Well, in this industry called network marketing, it's called network marketing for a reason. We are networking with other people and communicating them about our opportunity, product, or service. So in order to deliver the message clear and effectively, we have to be great communicators. So we have to learn the psychology of communication, learning how to talk with people instead of at people, and really learn how to initiate conversations, how the conversation should flow, and how you can ask them questions, and giving them ample time to respond to your question as well. So that's the very first skill that you definitely need to master when you're trying to become a leader in your organization in network marketing communication. The next skill that you have to master is being a great listener. Listening is crucial in this industry because a lot of times when you're brand new in network marketing, you may find yourself trying to being so excited and trying to just vomit all the information because of your excitement with your prospect, where you want to tell them all the facts about the company and how great the products are, how great the service is, how much money that they can save. And yes, your company is awesome, it's fantastic, but your prospects don't need to know all that information right up front. We can use a third-party tool to provide that information to them. So your goal at that point in time initially is just to qualify them, really. Learn more about them. What are some of their reasons why they actually want to work from home, have a home business? Why are they looking at your opportunity? Why are they looking at your product or service? And then you need to really identify their whole reason why they actually want to get started. And from you just being a good listener, you'll find out, you'll definitely identify their pains, their problems, their struggles, so that you can possibly consult them and to see if it's a good fit. Because you never know unless you don't ask. Like, tell me a little bit more about yourself. Have you ever been self-employed before? You ever worked from home? And things like that. Because after you hear them out and you hear a little bit more about them, it may or may not be a good fit. If it is a good fit, that's great. You can direct them to a third-party tool. And if not, you can just definitely move on and possibly even ask for referrals as well, right? So you have to, in order for you to really identify if it's a good opportunity, be a good listener. Don't just keep saying all the information about your company and not giving them any room to explain to you a little bit more about them and their previous experience and what led them to you. They always say you have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. So use it to that purpose. Be a good listener. Listen to them and give them space so they can share with you. If you let them talk enough, definitely you'll figure it out exactly their bag and what they're about and why they're looking for you to possibly serve them with your product, service, or opportunity. So be a good listener. That's the second leadership skills that you have to develop and master to be a top leader on your team. Now, number 3, the third skill is storytelling. Why is this important, storytelling? Well, storytelling, we have to learn this because we always have to learn to bring people along a journey. Kind of like when you're speaking with children. Children are fascinated with all these, magnificent stories, things like that. It really inspires them. It helps them dream and things like that. So we need to be great storytellers because it helps the prospect understand where you're coming from as well. They always say that thing where it says facts tell and stories sell. So your prospects want to hear a little bit more about you, your experiences, some of the people in your organization, their experiences. And when you share that builds trust and that builds common ground as well between you and the prospect, so that they can be familiar, and then they say, wow, if that experience happened to this person, they're in the same type of situation I'm in, possibly this opportunity may be good for me, or using this service or using this cream for my skin could be good for me as well. And this is why it's very important for you as well to stay connected to your teams, all of the training, all of the webinars and conferences that they do have, because within those conferences, you're going to meet a lot of other people in your organization who have fantastic, really exciting stories, and then you'll also hear about other people who have like struggles and obstacles that they had to face to reach the levels that they are in the company. When you're at those events, you have to take notes. You have to be a great listener and absorb everything, all the stories that you're learning, because those stories will be ideal for turn them back around in your conversations that you have with potential prospects that are looking for your product, service, or opportunity. So use those stories. Even if you feel like you don't have a story, use one of their success stories. Use one of their testimonies. Use some of the struggles that they shared with you, and maybe that story can relate to that prospect, especially if they shared with you initially that they are struggling in one area or another. That you can identify that and show them, well, we have a guy on our team who is legally blind, and they still were very successful, widely successful, and now they're at one of the top ranks, or whatever the case may be. So use those stories because it will help. And even if you personally don't feel that you have any type of like when you're new, I know sometimes you feel like you don't have any type of success story, or you don't have any story at all. I know I felt like that when I was brand new, and I still recall the time when one of the national vice presidents within our company called me about being a guest speaker on one of the big nationwide team calls. And I remember when she called, I got a pit in my stomach because I knew she wanted me to show up. I think I recently reached one of my promotion levels within the company or something like that. So she wanted me to come, and I knew when I was going to be on that call that I would have to tell my story. And I feel like I didn't really have a story. And I recall going to my upline, fantastic woman. She was telling me, Michelle, she said, when you're on the call, just be yourself, be authentic, just share with people a little bit more about you. They'll be excited. And just tell them a little bit more about like your journey before you got started with the company, and some of the obstacles that you maybe had to overcome when you got started, and how it led you to where you are today. So when she told me that, I was like, okay, kind of confirmed, what I should do, and kind of laid out a little blueprint for me. And I said, okay, I can do this. I can do this. And so I swallowed, I took a deep breath, and I just did, and I did it afraid, but I'm grateful that I did. So I did have to share my story, and then you'll be amazed, because those stories, even if you don't feel that they're important, they may not be important to you, but they are important to other people, because they see that someone, that they can relate to came from the same type of background. Maybe they were working a standard 9 to 5 job for years at a time, and then being very loyal, but then just let go with the drop of a hat, and this big layoff. Or maybe they had a big family with lots of kids, multiple kids, and they want to have a career as well, but it's hard balancing, having family and kids and keeping it all the balls juggling at the same time. Maybe they can relate with that. So don't be scared to share your story, because again, those stories will sell better than just facts. Not everybody, your company credentials are great, they're fantastic, but people want to know the real deal. They want to know who are the people within the company, have they used a product, service, opportunity, and what's the results, what's the benefits, and how they can benefit from that as well. So share the benefits, share the testimonies, the stories, share your own, even if you just got started a week ago, and share other people's stories within your organization, because storytelling is really going to help you advance and become better, a leader in your skill, in your organization, and also inspire others to do the same. So a quick recap again, the first skill that you need to learn for mastering leadership would be being a good communicator, great with communication. Number 2, being a great listener. And number 3, storytelling. Like we always say, the kids love storytelling. They'll get it better if they hear a story, as opposed to you just saying da 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 like this. It just doesn't make any sense, right? They like to see a story, and people remember that too. you become memorable to your prospects. So those are the three, I would say, top leadership skills that you need to develop right out the gate when you get started your home business. I mean, yeah, it may not become like natural right away, but over time, develop them and get stronger, because you'll see yourself grow to be more confident and more competent in your work and able to communicate with your prospects with ease thereafter, and definitely serving them the best way and fashion manner going forward. So anyways, that's my live. That's my message for you today. Hopefully you guys see me clear. Thanks for everyone that joined me. If you're here seeing the replay or seeing us live, go ahead and just say hello there. It'd be great to see that. If this is a little bit blurry, just give it a little while. Maybe after a few minutes, it may get clear again. But I didn't want to leave this week without sharing with you guys this message, because I think it will help serve you in your business as well. So if you are looking for more coaching like this, I do have an exclusive Facebook mastermind group that I host, and I do lots of daily training just like this, but a little bit more in depth and inspiration and things like that. It's open not just for people in my organization, but it's for the whole home business industry and network marketing. So definitely, if you are interested and open to becoming a part of that community, direct message me here on Facebook. My fan page, again, it's Wham Solutions with Michelle Ship. And if you are looking for more training like this as well, like just general training, I now have a YouTube channel. I'm so excited. So if you don't see me here, go on YouTube. I have a whole collection of videos you can see. Go ahead and subscribe. It's called Michelle Ship. The last name is spelled SHIPP as in Peter. I would love to see you over there on that social media platform as well. I look forward to see you guys soon. Have a beautiful weekend. Bye now.